This is my 1979 AMC Wagoneer. It's a Wagoneer Limited, so it's kind of a rare top-end model. I have owned this Jeep since 1986. I bought this thing because I've always been into Jeeps, big four-wheel drive, off-road full-size Jeeps, CJs and things like that. But this one is the one that I've kept for so long, and I've never so much as hit a water puddle with it. It has been stored inside in my car collection for many, many years. I'll do a little thing here or there to it, but as you can see, it's got some stuff done to it. But this is a 28,000, 29,000 miles, somewhere in between right now, original Jeep. It's never been out of this town. It's been bought new in Dallas, Texas, and it has literally just stayed here. It may end up being the finest early example of a Wagoneer, at least this body style of a Wagoneer, that you'll ever see. As you can see, it's running right now, and that's its AMC 360. Never been out of the vehicle, never been messed with, just highly detailed. The license plate you see expired 1980. That's the plate that this thing came with. This is a Quadratrac system unit, so it has the offset differential. It's running 354 gears in it, and it has Quadratrac or limited slip units in both front and rear. It has the Quadratrac mile marker part-time system in it with upgraded chain and all the other basic things that you can do to a Quadratrac. Good thing about the Quadratrac is it runs the General Motors Turbo 400 transmission, so the transmission is absolutely the best you can do. Wheels are AMC Copy Pioneer wheels, which you would find on a J10 or a Honcho truck. They're 15 by 10. I've integrated the original center caps for a Honcho or a J10 into these. These are the locking hubs. It has worn locking hubs in it, and that's the rare big aluminum Jeep center cap in the back. So they're all in there just like factory. It's on 32 1150 15s. I just put these tires on it because the tires I had on it were 1986 date code V of Goodrich, and they had just about seen enough of sitting around, so never wore them out. You can see pictures of it on my website with those on it. You really probably can't tell the difference between the two, but they just got old. You'll see things on this like the original unleaded fuel only sticker still in place. That's never been messed with. That's original. You can see it's got a little wear right there, but that's true originality. The back window warning stickers still in place. Of course, the original dealership was bought. It's Mockingbird here in Dallas, which became another dealership, went defunct in the 80s, so I left that on there. I normally would take those off, but since it's a goner, it's nice to keep the history there. The Limited, of course, which are very, very rare and pretty emblem. The Jeep runs a full 3-inch exhaust back on it. Of course, this is a 79, so it's a non-catalyst machine. Not that it has some air pumps and things like that on it, but it's no catalytic converter. So we get to the hood. This should be the nicest AMC engine ever seen under the hood of a Wagoneer, bar none. It is detailed to the nines. Hard to see in this light, but you'll see pictures of it on the website. The motor has never been into. It does have a newer water pump on it now, which it did not a couple months ago. I went ahead and did that. Fuel pump, all vacuum hoses were changed, which are typical of these. Carburetor rebuilt. It's got the original Motorcraft 2500 on it, which is probably the best off-road carburetor ever done, as most people know. All the AMC original ignition, which is Motorcraft, and this year has a set of Jeep reproduction valve covers that I put on there. I bought these coolant bottles probably 15, 17 years ago. They're not original, because the original ones are a little bit more yellow, but they were pretty good. But those are factory parts. Does not, it's got enough, brass radiator in it, which is perfect. Hard to see in these photos, but like I said, all of the other photos you will see it in extreme detail. The interior, of course, is probably can't see it in this light. I'll do another video on the interior, but it's original carpet, original everything. It's never ever been tampered with. Has a, now you can watch the train go by. This has a great offset on it, like I said, with these Pioneer wheels and the 10-inch offset. It sits right. The suspension is it just has blocks in the back, which is about a 3-inch lift, and I've custom made the front spring. I just added some leaves to it with the original, and it has some custom shackles on it. It has KYB shocks in it. That's gas just shocks. Nothing crazy. Very, very streetable. Very nice ride. Very well handling vehicle. This is a stout handling vehicle. It will take a corner way better than it looks. These wide wheels and tires on it. And it does not lean, bounce, or oscillate. Well, that's about all I can do on this. I'll do some other in the light. But this is just kind of showing what this is. I'm really kind of doing this for myself because I've had this thing for so long. So I've got pictures of this thing back in the 80s. Most of those are print pictures that I've taken pictures of. Lots of online pictures from the 90s. And as you see it now, this is 2020. This is the middle of the COVID thing, so I decided I was going to play with this and get it out and do a few things to it. That's about it.